Next, NASA says its Voyager 1 probe, the most distant human-made object in the universe, is sending usable information to Earth again after months of spouting gibberish. The spaceship left the solar system in 2012 and is currently more than 15 billion miles from Earth.
In the frigid silence 15 billion miles from Earth, where sunlight is nothing more than a fading ghost and the warmth of our star no longer matters, NASA's Voyager 1, a machine built by human hands nearly 50 years ago, has just uncovered something that no one was prepared for. It was supposed to be the edge of emptiness, the cold, dead end of our solar system. Instead, it found a structure, a living, breathing boundary, a magnetic membrane so precise, so ordered, that some scientists have begun asking the unthinkable. Is this boundary natural? Before we dive into this cosmic shock, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and get ready. Because what Voyager 1 just found could redefine the laws of space as we know them. Voyager 1 was launched in 1977.
Have ignition, we have a liftoff.
It outlived its creators, outran every planet, outperformed every expectation. For decades, it drifted quietly, passing through Jupiter, Saturn, and eventually piercing the boundary known as the heliopause, the supposed edge of our solar system. Beyond it, interstellar space. Nothing but chaos, plasma, and cosmic radiation. But then, something changed. Recently, Voyager 1's instruments, specifically its plasma wave system and magnetometer, started sending back strange rhythmic signals. Not random, not turbulent, but structured, as if the very skin of the solar system was vibrating. You see, scientists had always imagined the heliopause as a blurry, chaotic region, where the solar wind simply dissolves into interstellar space, like a river flowing into the ocean. But Voyager 1 didn't pass through a blur. It passed through a barrier, a region with precise, repeating magnetic patterns, like a drumbeat echoing through the void. The magnetic fields were not random or tangled. They were aligned, layered, and moving in unison, like waves rippling across a massive invisible fabric.
Theories erupted like wildfire. Some physicists suggested Voyager 1 had stumbled upon a dark matter filament, thought the Voyagers were talking about a last topic, an invisible river of exotic particles forming scaffolding at galactic scales. Others argued that the field was a harmonic interference between the solar magnetic field and an unknown interstellar force. But none of these theories could explain the precision. None could answer why the structure acted as a filter. Yes, a filter. As Voyager 1 crossed this magnetic membrane, the flow of cosmic rays changed drastically. High-energy particles got through. Others didn't. It was as if the boundary had rules, as if it was sorting what could enter or exit the solar system. And here's where it gets terrifying. What Voyager 1 uncovered wasn't a passive wall. It was a gate. A magnetic membrane that filters radiation, controls plasma flows, and perhaps even regulates what enters our solar domain. Some researchers have quietly started calling it a living boundary, one that moves, pulses, and shifts in response to external conditions. Even more disturbing, low-frequency radio waves were detected near the structure. But these weren't solar flares. Their timing and pattern didn't match any known source. They seemed modulated, almost like a signal. What if these aren't just natural emissions? What if this is a kind of interstellar communication? This is where science begins to crack at the edges, because the question is no longer just about Voyager 1's data. It's about intent. Who or what would build a magnetic structure around a star system? And more importantly, why? Is it protection, containment, or something far more complex? Some fringe theorists now whisper about stellar-scale engineering, not Dyson spheres, not alien megastructures, but something more elegant, manipulating the field itself, using magnetohydrodynamics as a way to shape space. What if we're inside a kind of stellar womb, a magnetic buffer that decides what comes in and what stays out? Not natural chaos, but magnetic order. Voyager 1 has sent us a message louder than any words. The edge of our solar system isn't an end. It's a boundary, carefully designed, possibly interactive. And if this membrane exists here, then every star system in the galaxy might have one. That would change everything, from how stars form, to how life evolves. These magnetic shells could act like guardians, regulating the delivery of energy, dust, even organic molecules. And suddenly, life doesn't just depend on planets, it depends on the structure around stars.
So what does Voyager 1's discovery truly mean? It means we've misunderstood our place in the universe. We thought we were drifting in random space, but we're wrapped in a structure that behaves more like a system than an accident. And maybe, just maybe, this is the first step toward understanding a larger design, not made of metal or stone, but of energy, fields, and intent. If this blew your mind like it did ours, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because what comes next will dive even deeper. And if you haven't watched our first video on Voyager 2's shocking confirmation, you're missing the full picture. Click here to watch it now, because Voyager 1 may have found the door, but Voyager 2 might be the one that knocked. Thank you for watching, and stay curious.